Hello and welcome to Gen Chem, Honors Chem, Physics, Advanced Chem, Astronomy, any of the above. I am Super Chem Lady on Twitter or on YouTube, but in the classroom I am formerly known as Ms. V. Now I am Mrs. Weber, or Miss W, or Mrs. Dub, whatever you choose to call me, and it is my pleasure to hopefully be your guide through this year, through the world of science. I wanted to give you a quick rundown of exactly what you'll need and what to expect in the class, so I don't have to hand out those pesky syllabi that everybody throws away anyway. So, a few things about me. As I said, I am newly married just this summer. Dr. Weber helps me out a lot in field trips, so I'm sure you'll meet him. He's a great guy. I am the quintessential nerd. I love to read. I love to learn new things simply because new things are cool. I will give you lots of new articles to read. I post lots of things on Twitter just, again, because they're cool. Things like Higgs boson. Aww. I speak Japanese and a little bit of Spanish. You'll see me in kimono a lot through the course of the year. I hoop dance, avid practitioner of yoga, and I do the acting directing for the theatrical productions here at Valley Park. So, great fun. You'll see me around a lot. If you're ever looking for me, I'm either in my classroom or downstairs by the stairs by the commons. I do bus duty and just kind of say hi in the mornings. Let's see. For class, you will need a binder or notebook of some kind. I recommend the binder simply because I do give lots of handouts. We do a ton of practice, and I give out lots of handouts. So if you prefer the notebook, totally fine. I just think the binder is a little bit easier, or that's what I've seen. But if you prefer the notebook, no complaints here. Pen or pencil, I do not care which one that you write in for any of the assignments except labs. Labs must be done in permanent ink. I do request that you make it a color I can read, because if I can't read it, I can't really give you a grade for it. So avoid, yellow, that rainbow swirly pen thing, so long as I can read it. You will need a calculator of some kind. This does not need to be a TI, anything special, just so long as it does exponents easily. And make sure you can use your calculator. We usually spend the first 2 weeks wrestling with everybody's calculator, so if you've already got that figured out, you'll be a leg up on the rest of the class. The TI 8384s are great. That's what I have, and I love it. If you plan on going further into science or math in later years or even in college, the TI is worth its weight in gold. But they are pricey, so you don't need one for my class. It just needs to be able to do, as I said, exponents and trig functions, especially if you're in physics. We need those trig functions. Sorry. Last thing you'll need is a composition notebook. You know, those black and white speckledy bound ones? And that will be the lab notebook. All of our lab stuff will go in there. And so that is really important, and you do need that ASAP, because we are going to dive right in with lab activities. As far as what to expect, as I said, lots of labs and activities. I love doing, I guess, kind of your atypical practice things. We do a lot of paper fights. We do a lot of reviews. I put boards up, and you'll do practice problems around the room. We'll do some ordinary practice where I put problems on the board, and you work them at your desk. Kind of ever-changing daily activities. I like to keep things fresh, keep them on the move. If something is not working for you, please let me know. That's another big thing with me. Keep me posted. If you're having a rough time, having a bad day, or this is going over your head, keep me posted. Mom, Dad, that goes for you too. If you notice that your munchkin is struggling in something, please let me know so that I can make sure to keep an eye on them, and if what I'm doing isn't working, we'll come up with something else. Quick intro to my grading. I do what's called standards-based grading, and it is a pilot going on here at school. And it sounds scary, but it's really not. On SIS, on Parent Portal, you will still see percentage grades for kiddos' term grades. However, I use a spreadsheet to actually in detail come up with their term grade that you see in percentage on SIS. So if you want to see a breakdown of exactly how your child is receiving the grade that they have, and kiddo, if you want to see exactly where your grade is coming from, shoot me an email. I will happily send you a screenshot of the exact spreadsheet that I am using anytime. I am a child of the 21st century too. I check my email a lot. So feel free to ask for that. But on my spreadsheet, you won't see percentages. I don't believe in points. This is not a game on how many points you can get. I want you to learn, whatever that takes, however many times that takes. And to me, when you're too busy trying to figure out how many more questions you need to get right to get a 90, that's not learning. That's playing the game. So instead, I use what amounts to effectively a GPA scale. 4 is an A, 3 is a B, 2 is a C, and so on. So 4 means you got this, you're awesome, give me the test, I'm going to kick its butt. 3 means I got this, but I need a little more practice. Maybe I'm still having some difficulties on some of the topics, and so on down. And those are the numbers that you will see on my spreadsheet. I do use a chart to convert back from that 43212 to a percentage because Sis likes percentages, so we got to keep Sis happy. And if you would like to see any of these documents, again, shoot me an email. I will happily send them to you. But it's about as easy as it sounds. 4 is an A, 3 is a B, 2 is a C, 1 is a D or an F, means we need to chat. Let's see, look at my notes here. Another big difference with this standards-based system is all of everything that you do is related to a standard, and I will hand those out at the beginning of each chapter, and it'll show you exactly what you need to do on the test and what grade it will get you to do that particular topic or type of question. This also means that any formative or diagnostic things we do along the way, this means homework, this means pop quizzes, this means bell ringers, all of those things are just practice. You are forming the knowledge. I am diagnosing where you are in the process, and thus they do not count towards your term grade. Yes, you heard me correctly. Pop quizzes do not affect your term grade. Only tests, lab reports, and the occasional presentation will affect your term grade. Nothing else. While I'm on the subject of tests, there are available a retake option for any and all assessments that I give. Just like if you mess up on a game in basketball, you practice more and you get another chance next game. Same deal in this classroom. However, retake is not free. You have to prove to me that you deserve it. This is usually involving test corrections at the very least, a meeting, at least one, with me before or after school. And then I will probably assign some extra practice because we don't want to waste your time or mine on that retake. And it will replace the original grade completely, for better or for worse. So be careful with that retake option. I mentioned that homework does not count towards term grades, but it is a factor in deciding that retake. For example, if you haven't been doing homework, I may ask for it. Or if you're not doing homework and I see your grades start sagging, I might assign an academic detention or just a little meeting for you and I to sit and chat and figure out what's going on. Because I really do assign homework only to improve understanding. I do not give you busy work. I promise, swear, from here on out that I will never give you busy work. Parents, I will never give your child busy work. If I assign it, there's a reason I meant to. If you can't find it, ask. I will happily tell you. With regards to the asking, as I said, my email, I am now Mrs. Weber, so the M Venable account is not going to work after August, so please make sure that you email me at mweber, 1B, at Valley Park, or at vp.k12.mo.us, that big long thing. Also, YouTube and Twitter are my best friends. Kiddos, when you're working on homework and you get stuck, take a picture with that smartphone that I know you all have and tweet it to me and say, Ms. V, or I'm not Ms. V anymore, God bless. Mrs. Weber, what am I doing wrong on number 4? And I can tell you before you even get to class. On YouTube itself, you will find all of the concepts that we do. There will be example problems worked out on all levels, from the beginning ones all the way through the really complicated ones, are all worked out on YouTube. So please check those out. They will be your best friend. And as I said, I do check YouTube, email, Twitter often. So kiddos, make sure you make use of that. It is everybody's best friend. Let's see, is there anything else? I believe that is it. If you have any questions, again, please, 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 please talk to me, email me, tweet me, whatever method of, call me, whatever method of communication you prefer best, because this is a journey. I am merely your guide on this journey, and it's no fun if you just sit there and grumble and pretend you don't exist, because I would love to get to know you and show you this wonderful world that I am so enamored with. And in the meantime, I look forward to meeting y'all on, let's see, August 13th, kiddos and parents. I hope I have the pleasure of meeting you as well. In the meantime, enjoy the last little bit of your summer, and if you're viewing this after the fact, welcome back.